Hello everyone, my name is Lena and welcome to your Let's Play Far From Noise. As far as I know, it's not really a kind of a game or of a gaming experience or a visual novel, because if I understood correctly, it's gonna be more of a dialogue when we are stuck in the car, on a cliff, about to die, but still, like hanging in between life and death, whether we're gonna be safe or not, and we get into philosophical kind of conversations. So that's my expectations. Let's see if it's true. And if you are interested, yeah, let's just keep watching. So here we are in the car. Hello? Hello? Maybe I should have honked, but... Can anyone hear me? How did you get yourself into that? Right, just breathe. Maybe we can make it. In and out. No, 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 no. No sudden movements. We should try to lean back, or something, just to put the weight of our body in the back of the car and then just try to open the door and jump out of the back door. But I know it's not easy, but everything will be alright. It's just a cliff. It's probably not even that steep anyway. Let's try being positive, It might be our last moments of life, then why not trying to be positive about it? Gentle incline. Definitely, yeah. Let's try not to think about the negative things, Nice and smooth. I drift down like the dainty feather I am, like a slime, just like the log fume, yeah. Yeah, but you have to, like kind of open the door. And when you're in the car and try to open the door, then the pressure of the water tries to get into the car. That's gonna be real difficult. Almost at the front. Yeah. I should be more appreciative of my fortunes. And I didn't even queue. Next stop, fun. Okay, I feel like the choices that I made kind of led into this kind of contemplating whether I'm gonna fall or not, instead of thinking about, like getting out of the car. Maybe if I choose different options at the very beginning, maybe we could actually, try to get out of the car instead of like contemplating whether we should like push forward and have the lock flume kind of fun. Okay, all I've got to do is not panic and everything will be alright. Just don't panic. Panic free zone over here. Oh, let's hum some kind of fun song to raise our spirits, Okay, let's breathe. I don't know why some of them are like yellow and some are green. I think yellow is like the thoughts, like the verbal ones, and green ones are just the actions. Maybe, I don't know. I have to observe that. People have been in worse situations than this. Die. Oh my god, I kind of love it, but I do feel like pushing this one, but I really want the character to live, Just Ah, what the heck. This isn't bad. This is bad, isn't it? Okay, I should have done it because, you know, when I clicked and died, there was the save icon over there. Actually bad. Oh no, no, I got into this wrong mindset. I just wanted to, you know, think about, oh, it happens that they survived, it happens that people died, and we have to get ready for both of the, you know, solutions of the outcomes that we might encounter right here. So I don't really want to focus on death. But I guess I don't really have much of a choice, Buffer. I'm gonna die before I even moved out. Come on. That's not what I want to think about. Before I opened the dog cafe. And now we did not have the saving. You will live on in spirit, Coffee Pop. I'm sorry I made you, Waffle House. Oh, the word wasn't ready. Pickle bagels. Coffee Pop. Waffle House. I mean, waffles and dogs. Waffle House, yeah. Oh well, mourning over lost life isn't helping anything. Let's go with this one. Let's try to get back on track. Might as well enjoy my last moments. Yes, that's the spirit, but well, not entirely that's the spirit because I would like to really try to, you know, get out of the car. And just me and you. Name the car. Yeah, why not? Let's name the car. Carlos, Laura, Mala. Oh, let's go with Carlos, why not? It's like a car, and we're gonna have lost it, so it's gonna be car lost, you know? You get the pun, right? To the bitter end, Carlos. Rusty death machine. Or the salty end. Oh, it's saving again. Don't die, Carlos. It's not that bad. Oh, there's a squirrel over here. Look. I cannot click on that. I'm clicking it. Nothing happens. Every day I'll wake up. Squirrel. Oh, birdies. Crack my back. I'm almost 30. I'm gonna be 30 well, soon. I think at least soon. So I'm gonna crack my back. You know, that's the time when you hit 30 and everything hurts and you can't really sleep well if you don't sleep on your particular specific mattress that you have bought for your lumbago disease or whatever. Okay, what should we do? Look at the sunrise, inhale the salty sea air. Let's look at the sunrise. I'll do inhaling the sea air. It sounds nice. Think about love. Life, love. Well, I think they're kind of intertwined, so I would like to think about both. Let's think about love. Maybe that's something positive to think of, you know? The warm feeling of love. I've got like most of the toothpaste tube, okay? I just love the plants and the animals. Oh, I could have thought about life then. I then knew we were single and sad and never had a relationship and never been loved, sorry. We only have Carlos. The last ray of joy in this sad, sad world. Carlos, don't do this. I'll become a musician. I'll become a poet. I do like to scribble something, you know, from time to time. Scratch my heart and soul into the windows and doors. I cast myself to sea like a message in a bottle. That's nice. Spend the rest of my days with my fellow seaweed. And then I'll die. dead and buried at the bottom of the sea. You know, burial of the sea, it's kind of like Viking way to die, so I'm not mad about it. It's kind of fun. But now I'm kind of thinking like there's a squirrel there. One of the squirrel like jumps over there, just jumps on our like hood or something, and then we're just gonna die because there's like, oh, something too heavy. For a second I thought that, you know, the car was like going overboard over there because I was like waiting too long for the answer. But no. I guess it's not it. With nothing but a fail line and the wet car to leave behind. Great. And how did you end up here on the cliff? I mean, come on. Alright girl, it's time to take action. Oh shit, I gotta take a range on a rendezvous. I rule my own destiny, motherfucker. I am my future queen, yes. Yes, bitch. That's what we are talking about. Try ignition, try radio. I mean, like, how is the radio going to help? I don't know. Ignition, this could help, but can be risky, so let's go with the radio first. Can we get any station? Okay, so we get some music, but I don't really like it. There's gonna be lots of static, I guess. And even if we find nice music, we'll have to turn off the radio at the very end, right? Just one more try, maybe. Static, okay. We can chill to down for a couple of minutes. I mean, that's what I would do if I was like hanging on the edge of the cliff in my car. Probably, yeah, that I would just leave the radio on that station, just listen to it, breathe in the salty air, look at the sun, and then after I calm down, I would try to figure out what to do next. Okay, we should have tried ignition. Oh, the engine is dead, I guess. Damn it. I thought you were done breaking down, Carlos. What's up with you? I can't afford to wait all night this time. I mean, have you noticed that the sun is actually moving? I thought it's gonna be sunrise, but sunset, so it's going down. So Carlos, and the main character, what are we doing? We're just waiting? Oh, the screen moved somehow. Oh, the wind is blowing us away. Great, I was just thinking of the windstorm. Come to life, Carlos. I need you. If I ignore the wind, it isn't happening. I guess I'll just wait. I know, you can't really do anything about the wind, right? The sun is setting, the wind is blowing. We are on the edge, in the middle of nowhere probably. It's not helping, I know, but... Did you expect that the wind to push the car over there? Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're gonna die. No. Drop! Oh god. Oh, and the Waffle House will never be opened! What a pity! No, I can't end my life like that. Drop! Can I click on that or do something else? Okay. clicking on this, but I'm pretty sure it did nothing. I mean, it was just like an animation. It was set for this time, period of a couple of seconds or whatever. Holy god. I'm still here. Carlos, why did you choose now to break down? Because we ain't waiting for another slap in the face from Mother Nature. Or maybe we should have. Like, maybe not the slap, but like a kind of like a nudge, to just make us moving. Is that it? An engine failure? Passing breeze. That's it? Why can't you just try to leave the car? I mean, Carlos would forgive you. If you leave Carlos and he's going to die in the ocean, he will be fine with it. Just save yourself. I know Carlos, he would be okay with that. See you later, Carlos. I know, maybe this is fine. Yes, it's fine, you can leave Carlos. Maybe this is just how it ends. I'm gonna end at some point, right? I'm just skipping the boring bit. Probably. No, 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 no. Remember the Waffle House. It should keep you going, Oh, a deer. Hello, dear. Are you going to push the car, or are you going to help me? Please, please. Whoa. I know what's the difference between whoa and gasp. Alright, keep it cool. It's just a deer, and it's kind of amazing, it's so close. They are friendly, right? Yes, of course, and they are more afraid of you than you are afraid of a deer. Just like, exactly, just like oversized dogs with horns, but... Let's try to whistle. Can he even see me? Maybe he just doesn't care, My ghost. It's kind of like stupid thing to say because we are almost... Well, we're given the clue that we are about to die. And this is kind of thinking like, my ghost, it's kind of stupid and too far-fetched, so I just went with this dialogue line just for fun, but I'm not really liking it. Unless the ghosts know that they are ghosts. Crap, is the deer a ghost? Maybe you are both ghosts. Dear, are you a ghost? Can you actually take a look at us? I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Silence. Just like a ghost. Dude, please. But you really are just ignoring us, right? Okay, suit yourself. It was fun knowing you, I guess. What are you looking at, dear? Do you see something? I guess like telling a deer to fetch somebody is just too naive. Or are you just being wistful? The mystery is killing me. Hello, dear. Let's be silent. Let's see what the deer does. We can actually like move our car, which would be a sweetie, and just use your horns to tow us away? What kind of question is that? They want to help. I mean, I hope so. At least. Hey, be careful. Can you just like pull us back? I don't know how, but could you? That would be awesome, thanks. Can you help me? Well, it said nothing like ... was displayed here. I guess the dear things like, oh, thank you, perhaps. Whoa! Can you understand me? There are none happiest in this world, but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. Is that a yes? Let's be hopeful. But I guess we are just delusional at this point. Right. Can you hear me? I can. Holy God. Well, my mind melted sooner than expected. I guess I'm just going crazy. It's lovely to meet you, Stag. The feeling reciprocates. We've met on a significant day, Woodland Boy. Significant how? I'm glad you asked. Today I have decided to go insane. Well, I guess. Is that so? It is so. I mean, we are on the edge of the cliff. We probably just want to commit suicide. Or there was something wrong with us because we just forgot to pull the brake, I don't know. And how did you decide? It's simple, really. Firstly, I drove on a cliff. Secondly, I talked to a deer. And thirdly, thusly, yet to be written, uncharted. The vast unknown in which I befriended an elk, and then die. Not an elk. Oh, I'm sorry. Misgendering. What are you saying about horizons? There are none happiest in this world, but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. I don't think this qualifies for freedom or happiness. I don't know, or this one. Yeah, let's go with the first. Your soul is free to follow the flow of the ocean's tide. Free? My car is bouncing on a cliff face. You've got a funny idea of free, my hoofed friend. You are alive. For now. You have an ocean of possibility before you. You mean the ocean, the literal ocean? Well, you have both. But the feeling of looking deeply across an ocean, there is no parallel. The pulse of the tide, the sigh of the breeze, captivating elusive horizon. Well, it is beautiful, but I'm kind of worried about something else right here. Oh, I forgot to read it. Fortunate, I would even say. Oh, I admire your optimism. I really do. You know, seeing something beautiful in a situation like that. But it's too late for that. I've already checked out. You seem to still be clutching on to me. It isn't about life, it's about death. Does it have to be? I'm not sure if it's optional. I trust we'll find out. You're a real beacon of hope, you are. Is there reason not to be? Hope's gone. Way gone. It will be a far more desperate time when hope is lost. More desperate than this? Yes. Can I ask you a question? Potentially. Am I actually balancing on the edge of a cliff? Let's just make sure. I mean, asking your hallucinations if something is real, then yes. Or maybe it's not hallucination, maybe we have like superpowers. The edge of an immeasurably steep cliff. Oh, great, thank you. I mean, we asked a deer, talking deer, whether we are balancing off a cliff, and the deer says yes. So I don't know, are we crazy, or do we have like Princess Disney kind of superpowers to speak to animals? How am I supposed to get up this cliff, theory? Or maybe like this one. How close to the edge am I? I wateringly so. Do I want to know what's at the bottom? Nothing out of the ordinary. Rocks. Oh, that's comforting. Water. Waves. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, or I love all these things. I mean, at this moment, I don't really think that contemplating the beauty of those things is really a good choice. Try to calm yourself. What do you suggest? First, take a moment. Yeah, I took a moment, and now what? Close your eyes. Well, if I were on the edge of a cliff, I would have my eyes shut for a long time, I guess. Inhale deeply. Doesn't work. Still on the edge. Count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. At 0, exhale. Okay. It's a bit better right now that I don't see the car balancing off the cliff. It's almost as we are not about to die. But we are, aren't we? Okay, that did help. Wonderful. You can gain clarity and perspective once you slow your thoughts. So, we are almost dying and we are learning how to meditate. Great. Now, what are we going to do? Somehow drive back to safety? Lean back in the car, come on. Have you tried? Obviously, I could give it another go. Try reversing. Carlos, you can do this. Oh, no, 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 no. And the smoke from the engine. Okay, bad idea. That did not sound quite like the correct noise. I thought this might happen. It did. And yet, here I am. What lies behind us does not matter. It is best to be done with. Blunders aside, let us look at this moment as a fresh beginning. How can you overcome your thundering? Our girl is named Carlos. I was thinking like our car is a man, so... I'll usually leave my old girl overnight. A night is a long time to wait when you stare death in the eye. Comforting. Perhaps you should explore all avenues of escape. Like what? Have you considered getting out? Unfortunately, no. I mean, like the character did not think about that, but I was thinking, I was saying this all the time, but, well, no. A viable option. Okay, let's try stepping out. Carlos will be okay with that, even if he has to die. Nope. Just like opening the door and then one quick jump. I guess. Because are we here for the long run? So I guess we're spending the night on the cliff, right? Or maybe the deer was gonna help us out and just give us a little push, you know, just to fall down. Can you actually use your horn, you know, to sound stow us away, please? So, you're out here all by yourself? All alone? I am solitary in form. No little antlered friends? No. Just you. Just I. Nobody else? Nobody else. Actually, I forgot the kind of things he has on the head. It's antlers, not horns. I don't know why I was saying horns. Why? Why not? Well, do you not get lonely out here by yourself? Is that not a question you should be asking yourself? You too sought solitude in these cliffs. Not forever though. And for how long? Just as long as it took. Before what? Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you later maybe. And anyway, I totally asked you if I am lonely. Oh, I am no more lonely than a single dandelion standing in the field, than a drop of rain falling from a cloud, than this world. A bead of blue melting into time. All those things sound desperately lonely. The dandelion in the field does not feel lonely, for it's part of the field, but it's alone. Alone and lonely are quite different. I seek the solitude like the sun seeks the horizon. My infatuation with the forms of the world compels me to it. I guess I came out here for a piece of that too. Whatever that is. I may have an idea what that is. I'm listening. So dear, what is it? On endless days, I find myself beside the sea, while ocean tides lace across the shore. The wave takes hold of my soul, and the world drifts away to a daze. In these quiet moments, is not the sea a part of me and my soul, as I of it? Our souls are as one. I have never been less alone. It is beautiful what you said, but not very helpful. It's just sad. Yeah, a piece of that. But in doses, right? How do you mean? Constantly being alone can't be the answer. Doesn't there need to be some interaction? Interaction? Yeah, connection of people. As much as you can feel as one with the sunshine. You've got to be able to wallow in the rain with someone, right? Not necessarily, but if you constantly surround yourself with others, your thoughts will become nothing but theirs. I'm not saying constantly, just like from time to time. You will never truly know the voice of your own heart. Yeah, exactly, constantly, sure. But don't you need to hear the voice of other people's hearts too? Yeah, actually, you can also sometimes just bounce off your ideas, your thoughts, just to discuss them with others. They can inspire you. You don't have to listen to them all the time. The heart will yearn for kindred souls to share in worldly things. And this time, for my heart, the kindred souls are found in the trunks of the trees, in the white clouds, in the evening rain. But not all souls are tinged the same hue. Maybe my soul is more balance oriented. Balance, haha, pun. Balance is important. I do see what you're saying. Out here you can feel connected to everything. And feel like you belong in the world. I think that's what I want. I'll try. What did bring you here? Okay, let's tell them. I guess it is like there now. Alright then, I want to know. Some problems? So, background check. Yes, I was studying. The study of what? let's say, film. I wanted to direct. And there your heart lies? I thought so. Well, I've just always loved the idea of it. Being an eyeball, a prism. It's so dreamy capturing that little fragment of time. But like just how I see it. However obscure or bizarre that is. It's a totally skewed way of showing your perspective of the world. The ambition to capture the moment. Yeah. So, when I was a youngster, we would make those home videos. Me, my brother, and my dad. We had this weird towel room upstairs in our house. Just the room where the towels go. Anyway, right at the back there was this heating box thing with two bitty little red lights on it. They were, without question, demon allies. It used to freak me and my brother out until my dad gave us this giant video camera. So at night we would creep up the stairs, videoing our escapade. My dad would pretend we were these muscle-bound demon hunters and he was our #1 fan. We made these totally amazing films, so over the top and down, of us just ascending the stairs. Up to the demon lair. When we'd get to the top, my dad would run in before us screaming. And the towel demon would claim his life. Me and my brother would be all dramatic and charge into and avenge his death with an onslaught of hand towels. We'd all sit around and try to cut together this grandest movie of our brave attack. It was the greatest. Basically, since then those memories have stayed with me and I've loved making videos. And so your heart is bound to capturing the moments of life. I don't know, I thought so. Not anymore. Well, I was studying filmmaking. Prior to now. Yes, prior to now. Until... What happened? What happened? Did I flunk? I left university. Hello, meaningless loans. What led you to leave? I don't know, I just didn't feel like I could do it. Like I'd waited for such a long time. And when it came, it was so overwhelming. I wasn't what I imagined. And I didn't feel like I could do it anymore. Maybe I'm not creative enough. What if you never went? What difference would it make? What else am I gonna do? You would figure it out. How? Whatever you're meant to do would make itself clear. Fall off this cliff? Perhaps that is it. Why not make this meaningful? I can't just decide to give things meaning. Actually, you can. You can. Some people add actually too much meaning to every single thing some other people do and jump to conclusions quite often. So yeah, it's possible. Surely that is all you can do? Then everything is meaningless. It only means nothing if you deem it so. So it all meant me dying in the car. It all meant something. But for now, perhaps it means watching the sunset on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, I guess it's kind of difficult to enjoy the sunset when you're so stressed. Why did you come here? To see the waves and hope my life becomes a bit clearer. I thought if I looked out, I'd feel like everything matters. And does it? I don't know. It doesn't always work that way. I find some of the most important realizations come not in the moment but after, in normality. When your mind wanders back to this place, then perhaps we'll find clarity in clouded times. Well, if the engine eventually works, maybe I'll find out. Precisely. Life is not over, I suppose. I know, maybe I'll go back to it. To the reckoning, I guess, right? If I get the chance. Where were we? Life. Life. Are you ready to bear witness to life's conclusion? Who is to say it concludes? You mean the afterlife? A new beginning, perhaps, is the beginning of being dead. Which isn't much of a start. It could be. Who's to say? Who indeed? You? Are you like the angel of death or something? What do you think? I don't know what to think anymore. You're baffling, dear. Are you an angel? In every sense of the world, no. Why did you choose this place? Hidden away, lost in space. We used to come out here when I was a kid. I used to love it out here. I would count how many faces I could see in the rocks. Oh, you're getting crazy if you see faces in rocks, and yeah, definitely something's wrong with you. Seek help. Oh, so many wrinkly earth raisin heads. That just added to our insanity. Apparently I used to call them my rock granddad's. I thought I'd come back and see if the old rock dads had any advice for me. Do they? I haven't had a chance to ask them yet. Perhaps a chance will come. Right now, all I can see is sea and sky. Come on, buddy, help me. Or are you going to leave me here overnight? What is it? A traveler approaches. A traveler? What? Where? It came from the rocks and the flowers. I don't see anything. So it's not a traveler like a human traveler, it's just a squirrel maybe? Oh, I see it. Oh, it's a turtle, right? I can't tell if it's a moving frog or a turtle. I believe it is a tortoise. Close enough. I never remember which one is which. Tortoise is the water one, right? Turtle is the regular one? The land one? I don't know. God, it makes me all shivery just looking at it. Cowering in the shell of the seat. They are hiding something. Really? Turtles? Tortoises? All of them. Okay. I'm on to you, tortoise. What about, I know, like seashells and other, like, crustaceans, oysters? Why do you hate the tortoise? I have my reasons. It means no harm. Look at it. You haven't seen them like I have. They are vicious. Vicious? Vicious. I was traumatized as a child, alright? By a tortoise. Turtle. Different entirely. You know what their mouth is called? A beak. When I was like 9, my brother's friend brought his fun new pet round to our house. A fun little baby turtle. How fun. Imagine my delighted anticipation. Until I see it. Snarling beak snapping open and closed like garden shears. So they force me to grab hold of its spiny husk. Its long snake neck wriggles out and twists around. And it bites me, there and then, right on the arm. I had to go to hospital. Let's make it dramatic, shall we? And it was a baby. Imagine what it could do now. It would slice my arm clean off. This little one doesn't look like it knows violence. How can you say that? Look at it. They're masters of illusions. Cuteness is a veil. Oh, a froggo. Hello. Is it Wednesday made you? Frog friend. I don't like frogs nor turtles nor tortoises. Secret meeting. Not very secret, guys. We can see you. Oh, you're hopping on the turtle. Right. Onwards, turtle. Oh my god. How can you see it? I mean, it's kind of difficult to turn around. And I'm pretty sure you cannot see it from the mirror. The rear mirror you have there. Because you would see just the sky, right, in this position. Not something that's on the ground. It's like a turtle taxi. Oh, they're moving. I wonder where they're going. The night's greatness mystery. Maybe they're just like buddies or something and just hang out? I would like to believe so. Okay, Third, you've won me over. Maybe we could be friends. Now let's try to, make amends, make friends with turtles, forgive and forget. Is that dark? Is the shadow or death finally upon me? Oh, when did it become night? Just like that. It approached without a whisper. I didn't even notice. I did. Oh man, look at the stars. I don't remember the last time I saw this many. Oh, quite beautiful, but still we are almost dying here, and I just felt like we spent the whole day here. What about pee? What about food? What about water? Don't you feel bothered by all those human things? Where I live, you're lucky if you see the moon. That must be isolating. They mean something when I do see them, at least. In days of absence, I will long for a night sky. Don't you ever find it a bit overwhelming? Overwhelming? Just looking up, all the everythings. I feel the weight of it all, hanging there. Oh, but the stars are here with us, you see? They share the night with us, but why bother? Why should it mean anything? They are too far away to matter. Distance is nothing. They are as much with us as I am with you. Think, does anything offer the same tranquility? Stars and the ocean? I guess not. You cannot beat that. Nothing clothes the soul, lost in reverie as the stars. shards of glitter and glass suspended over us. Yeah, they're beautiful, just isolating. Try this. Focus your gaze on a single star. Okay, I chose the star. Okay, got one. Consider the journey that lone flicker of light has roamed. A strand of silver waves its way across a galaxy, streaming through celestial clouds, across the backs of shimmering worlds. A lone light finally finds itself here. Now multiply that by 1,000,000,000. There's my problem. I just can't fathom things too infinite. It's painful. Well, the game is getting painful. I mean, I really want to get out of the car. And you're just looking at the stars? Come on. And swallow you the next. I didn't read the previous line. Oddly enough, it's actually nice being out here. Really? Quite the night. You're probably cold, hungry, you want to take a piss, and you're just looking at the stars, about to die like, yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Oh, sure is. Wait, where's the moon at? Behind us, maybe? Exactly. Behind you. Just out of sight. Ain't it just the way? On countless evenings past, I have found myself here, gazing up at the moon, lost, weightless, suspended in time. All the while the stag in the moon gazed back. The stag in the moon? The stag in the moon. You do not know it? I think you mean the man in the moon. The man in the moon? Well, I guess it was the Plato who said that if horses could draw gods, they would draw gods as horses, and wolves would draw horses and depict them as wolves, etc. I suppose we all see a reflection of ourselves. Yeah, and we all want to, believe that the God, the highest form of life, of creation, would look like us. But yeah, maybe it's stuck in the moon, and maybe God is a ferret. You never know. Maybe you're right. Perhaps. Perhaps. You can just end this, please. Like, let's fall to the cliff, or let's just die, or let's just, save ourselves. It's getting kind of tiring for me. As much as I enjoy the whole, dialogue, contemplating the beauty of the world, thinking about loneliness and being alone, yeah, that's really charming, but we are in the freaking car, for God's sake. We used to come out here and make up constellations when we were younger. Constellations? Yeah, stories in the stars. Stories in the stars. Say what? Okay, so there's a ton of real constellations. But they're kinda dated. I see. They are stories told in pictures dotted in the stars. Oh, tales of adventures and philosophers mapped out in the sky. Exactly, let's see if I can remember any of ours. Obviously, there's Avery in the Queen of Steel. Oh, and the lights are on. Where is it? Is this the one? Or this the one? Or just plenty of those? Oh, here. Quite the title. Avery was a powerful and beautiful woman. She was bigger than a boulder, with a gaze of pure steel. With her steely vision, she could transform anything she wished into pure, glistening steel. Impressive, yep. However, All was not well. It was not, despite how tirelessly the people worshipped her. For her beauty, or steel. She just wanted to be left alone. Why? She was a queen of steel. Is that a reason? You can't just match up to the Steel Queen. So in an effort to hide away from her raging fandom, she turned the entire forest to steel and took refuge within. Also a leopard. What leopard? Called Neptune? After many blissful months of peace, despite the steeliness in the forest fortress, her followers found her and began throwing themselves once more at her steel-clad feet. "Praise the Steel Queen," they would chant. One night, when the stars were glistening brightly across Neptune's back, the Steel Queen decided to end the parade. She commanded in the brightest stars in the sky to turn into steel, forming a perfect image of herself in the heavens. Seeing how much larger this new Steel Queen was, the relentless followers turned their chants to the sky. Quite clever of her. The end. I should never look at those stars the same way. Tell me, what others do you know? I don't want to tell you stories, I just want to die or survive and go home. Okay, let's go with the Argonaut. Because the Argonaut was something that I also... there's the motif of Argonauts and Night in the Woods, when they were looking at the stars as well, so let's explore the Argonaut story. I'm really bad at mythology, I don't really remember much, but... Ralphie, the one and only. It's like that one looks like a pelican. Why a pelican? Because she was a pelican. I see. She was also the greatest explorer to have ever lived. She explored the entire world, spreading stories and treasures between pelican nations worldwide. She brought the world closer together. A noble pursuit? Well, not everyone gets to be a constellation. Of course, it takes greatness. Are there more? Oh, please, let's just... I'm out of ideas. Great. Let's just die already. Oh god. I see something. What is it? The turtle? No, constellation. Enid. Can you just circle? Just Enid? Should it be Enid, the something? Doesn't have to be. Just Enid then. Cool. Who was she? A great philosopher. Okay, I'm on board. She was an expert in silence. Was she a monk? Perhaps. A silent monk philosopher. It was by choice, her turn in silence. But she could talk? She could. How could anyone tell? It was obvious. And why she's a circle? Was she kind of chubby or something? In place of words, she chose thought. She considered concepts so grand. She fathomed abstractions so unfathomable. Ideas so spectacular and utterly groundbreaking. That one day she literally broke the ground and was swallowed by the resulting crevasse. Okay. Groundbreaking in this literal sense. Okay, that was good. It is customary to stay silent when observing the Enid formation. Oh, so now you're gonna sit in silence, right? Out of respect and admiration. Hello, let's give it a couple of minutes looking at the circle in the sky. Sure, why not? I mean, there's nothing better we can do. I guess we just have to survive the night and start the engine in the morning and maybe we can drive off. I guess that's the point here. You've definitely done this before. I've spent a great many nights in the stores. I don't blame you. I mean, you're a dear. What else do you have to do? No job, no loans, no school, no studying. I would watch the stars if I were a deer too. Okay, when's the sunrise, please? Oh, it's kinda peaceful. I'm not gonna ask about antlers. It's kind of personal, like if the deer would ask us about, so what about your nail clippings or something like that? Like kind of gross and weird. Oh, here's the badger. What is it? That thing? It is harmless. Are you kidding me? Do you know what this is? It's a badger. Badger, badger, badger. Do you remember the oldest meme of the world? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, snake. Just like the first, kind of stupid, made in paint video with dancing badgers. Badger. Not much I can see. No, they are not vicious beasts. They just like to dancing to stupid, songs on the internet, and they're kind of funny. Oh, if only you. And what's that? Is there like a blood flowing over the sky? That's weird. Watch your ankles. It looks more cuddly than anything. Cuddly? If you cuddled, you'd lose an antler. Come on, it's just a badger. Have you tried? Have you? Well then, just watch out, buddy. Don't get stuck under the car. You hate turtles, you hate badgers. What's wrong with you? Let me tell you a story. Alright, when I was a kid, and now for the childhood animal trauma. I had this fluffy toy penguin called Ernest. Ernest? After Hemingway. Yeah, that was my first thought actually, so. Had a Hemingway face. Anyway, me and Ernest were like best buds. We went everywhere together. So this one night I'm losing my mind because I can't find him. Why the red bloody cloud in the sky? What's going on? My mom tells me we'll find him in the morning. I'm a wreck. So the next day we're in the garden and I see a wisp of white blow by. Drifting closely through the air. It was pleasant, dreamy almost. It isn't long before I located the source. In the bushes at the bottom of the garden. There lies sweet Ernest Hemingway. Disemboweled by a badger, I guess. Poor penguin Ernest. It was awful. So my dad goes looking for evidence, trying to avenge my wound. There behind the hedges he unveils this. Demonic, frothing badger. Well, maybe it had rabies, so sorry. Nestled in Hemingway's remains. Nestled. Well, or maybe this was Mama Badger and she wanted, to prepare the nest for the babies that she was going to give birth to. I learned a lot that day. About letting go. Oh, you should have learned about that, but no, you learn about the bloodthirst of badgers. They are demons. I'm like really impatient right now, and I was sitting kind of funny, so now I have like pins and needles in my leg. It's like really numb, and I really would like to finish the game. I commit to finish it, but at the same time, I'm really impatient. I really would like to have this, all get over with. You ought not let the actions of one affect your opinion of the whole. Maybe you're right. That one's pretty harrowing though. This one is not. What's it doing? Very little. Wondering. Wondering. Plotting. No, it's not plotting anything. Come on, get the ass out of your head, it's just a badger. There's little in the way of plotting to note. Oh, it's all internal. Trust me. You know, the game got really harrowing after you play for such a long, long time and you're still on the edge of the cliff, and I guess that's the point of the game. Like, you get impatient because you don't know what's gonna happen. Either you're gonna die or live, and I guess that was the experience that the authors wanted to convey. It's so long and you still don't know what will happen, you keep on waiting and maybe it's gonna be okay, maybe not, but actually there's like no other point of getting out of here, so just do what you can do, just make the best out of it, like watching stars, telling stories. It's a great metaphor of life. You don't know what your life will be and when will it end, so just try to do things that you enjoy. Try to, find some friends, find the love of your life, and just benefit from all that as long as you can. Goodbye, friend. It was a pleasure. Come on, the badger is so cute. No, it just goes away. Your adversary has departed. Maybe they're not so bad. They are not so bad. Maybe. I need to see some hard evidence first. I don't know anymore, dear. Do you? Oh, this night is so long. Do I what? Do you know? Do I know what? I don't know. Oh, then neither do I. I'm trying to stay positive. I really am. But I can't help feeling like the universe doesn't want me here. If it did not, do you think you would be? Maybe it's nothing to do with anything. Maybe it's still all random and nothing cares. I don't even know if that's worse. I guess at least it's not that intentional punishment. It's just bad luck. What is it? Wait. The clouds of blood, and the blood will rain. Ho 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 ho. Is that it? Yeah! It's like, Egyptian plagues. Like in the Bible, And it's gonna rain frogs or something. That would be fun. Oh god, I forgot about this place. I can't believe I forgot. It used to rain here every single time when we were kids. It's like notorious. Alright, everything I said before about this being bad, they were fine. Now they're bad. Come on, how come it's bad when the car you're trying, safe? The people is just getting started. And what? What is more beautiful than this? Literally anything else. But is anything more mesmerizing than the transformation brought by the rain? Puppies! Anything! Life would be nothing without beauty. Well, we're not gonna be alive to see it. When's the sound advice, please? You worry about death while life dies around you. Okay, I think the clouds are like going away. No, there's another one coming. Right here on the left. But I was hoping like when the clouds go, the rain stops and then the sunrise comes. Oh shit, it's so long. This is the fire of beauty that rages from the earth. Oh, now that's something. terrain delaying the way to be ripped apart in the wildest form. Torrents of acceleration float in the sky, quakes shake the oceans to cry out. Blistering crescendo of every form of life, all trustable, rest into revolt and violent beauty. Nothing sleeps while nature faces fiercest dance. And it is raining blood. I mean, look at the raindrops. They are like reddish and pinkish. And it's raining blood, I tell you. And we are going crazy, we're just going crazy. We just came here to the cliff because we wanted to die, because we wanted to commit suicide, because we're university, and that we belong to university. And now we are seeing things, and we are seeing fears, and we are going crazy. I feel like I should be terrified, then be. But I'm not. Okay. Good for you, I guess. I mean, when you are about to die, you're not really so afraid. You're not really so afraid of thunders because, well, whatever. It can't be any worse, so I know what I feel. Please, sunrise, come. I'm really like sick of it, but I want to finish. I like really wondering if the creators wanted us to feel so, enraged by the length of the game, or were they like really thinking, oh my god, that's so nostalgic, that's so philosophic, everybody will love it, or that's the point, like let's make it this long so everybody feels that the waiting is frustrating, or maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just like kind of impatient one, maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe it tells about my, perspective on life. How impatient I am, how anxious I can be, but maybe I've lost connection with nature and I cannot really admire it. Maybe that's the thing. Whatever it is, it does give it's food for thought. Is sunrise here? Please. Have you ever seen anything like that? Well, I have seen storms. They were never too quiet the same. I feel like I still feel it shaking the ground. We're still here. There's that sunrise, the sky is getting lighter. Christ, now the sun's coming up. Yes, finally, please. Thus lives the wail of night. I can't believe we've been here the entire night. How can that many things happen? Okay, can you drive off now? Honestly, I don't even feel like the same person. I came out here so worried about what I'm supposed to do. But it all seems so inconsequential now. It's also pointless. Which is actually a relief. The waves will keep on crashing after I'm gone. That tree will still be clanging on. Even if I never came back. If I never came here in the first place. This consistency is so grounding. Like, it doesn't matter what I do in the future. It really doesn't make a difference. Yes, the ocean is beautiful. And now we're gonna die. Maybe I'll be buried in a tomorrow, but it's pretty okay now. It's nice to just have that right now. I know this cliff will still be here even if I left. Just being here, away from everything else. Even remembering that it's here. It's like soaking up a sponge with the horizon, the clouds and everything. And then just taking it away. Leaving. Yes, please do try to leave. I'm like so impatient right now, so tired. I feel like I spent the night on the cliff myself, knowing that all carries on. Let's go back to the leaving part again, please. Like leaving in your car, driving away, yeah, that sort of stuff. Could you, yeah? What do you think about that? Our dear friend is leaving. Hey, where are you going? Anywhere where I want. Screw you guys, I'm going home. You know, like in the South Park. Goodbye, Stag. It would be nice for him to say goodbye as well, you know? So is the stag, the deer, our spirit animal that we imagined when we are about to die? You just ask Carlos. Wanna give it another shot? Yeah, let's try, but I'm feeling like we're gonna die anyway. Oh no, that's a real cliffhanger, you know? Badumts. Really good fun, because we are hanging on the cliff, you know, and we don't know. Are we going to drive off or die? So yeah, I do enjoy that pun. It might have been a bit silly, but so we don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't hear the loud crash, and I'm not sure if these marks were here before, so I'm not sure if this is the sign that we drive off. Well, that's for our interpretation, I guess. Okay, so the game's over. So as I was saying, in the meantime, I was kind of getting impatient, and I felt this kind of harrowing experience when I keep on waiting and talking about bullshit and watching stars when I was about to die. So, as I said, I don't know, maybe that's the intention of the author of the game, like to make people actually feel the urge to just go back, to drive off. Maybe that's the feeling that you get when you are stuck and you start to contemplating different things and think about your life and past, and then you appreciate them, so then you actually think about your life more. Maybe that's one way to look at it. I mean, the dialogues and everything, the music, the sound effects, the animals, the graphic design, it's like very minimalistic. It created a nice experience, a nice feeling to it. But I have mixed feelings. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. Like for me, yeah, it was just too long. But actually that might have been like one of the things that they wanted to make it like that, right? Just the longer it is, the more impatient you get, and actually you learn that you are not suitable for this kind of life, because you can't really stop and smell the flowers. You cannot really appreciate nature anymore. Maybe that's my problem. Anyway, if you survive until the end of this clip, I'm really grateful, I appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.